Hey guys, how's it going? It's Paris here. I haven't talked to you guys in such a long time, but I have some very exciting news. It was like a calm after the storm. Okay, so if you're watching this video, it's about the Southwest Rapid Rewards Plus card that I applied for, and I just want to tell you my experience with it and how I like it so far. I've now had it for about a good 2 months now. So let me just give you some background about this card and myself. This is not my first time applying for this card. The first time that I applied for this card, I did not get approved. And the reason being is because of I didn't have a credit history. So it wasn't so much anything really negative, but like I said before in my other videos, sometimes not having a credit history can be the same as having a bad credit history. So no fret. All I did was I took my time. I did get a credit card. I kept that credit card for about a year before I reapplied for this card. So I looked on the internet just to tell you guys what the average credit score for approval for this card, and one website, it was called the milescard.com, and they said that the average score was about 670, but they have taken scores as low as 607. So a really good place to go, like I always say in all my videos, and no, it's not sponsored, go on the forums for Credit Karma and Credit Test Me. You can really get good information. You can hear read testimonials from people that have either gotten approved for the card, apply for the card, you know, just whatever. So make sure you do your research on the card. So okay, back to me. I was out the country when I applied for the card, and I was waiting because obviously, you know, you get miles with the card if you sign on. Sometimes it's 30, sometimes it's 40, and at this time it was 50,000 sign-on bonus miles. I think it was $100 credit to your bill, and obviously I think you get 2 points when you book with Southwest and Southwest Partners, and then you get like a point for every dollar that you spend. So this was the perfect time for me to apply for the card. Unfortunately, I was not in the country, but I went ahead and I applied for the card just online, and so yeah, I applied for the card. It was simple. Filled out the application online. You know, they ask you about your work history, how much you make, and just, you know, little details about your life. And then I pressed submit, and boom, what did I get? No, I did not get an approval. I got the we'll notify you in 30 days in writing, because they needed to look over what did they say? How did they word it? They needed to further look at my, you know, history or whatever they had to say, but they were going to notify me in 30 days. And I was like, oh my God, are you serious? I'm not going to get this card again. I was like really pissed off, and I was disappointed, and I'm like, dang, now my credit score is going to take a ding because of this, and I'm not even going to get the card. So I started to think, hello Paris, what do you always tell the people in the videos? There is the Recon line, and what I was reading was that once you apply for the card, you should call the reconsideration line, Recon or reconsideration line, right away, you know, to find out what happened with your application. So I think I waited maybe a day, or maybe I did it that same day. I called the 1-800 number, and, you know, someone answered the phone. I gave them my information. She went right ahead and she pulled up my application, and, you know, it took her about 5 minutes to come back. And, you know, she started asking me questions, you know, kind of like the same questions that were on the application. Then she asked me like additional questions, and she came back and she told me that they were just in the process of verifying things. So I actually got approved for the card. So I guess I'm saying all this to say I was so excited. I was like, oh, I'm so excited. You know what I'm saying? This is like the perfect time to get this card. And now there is one stipulation. In order to get the 50,000 points, you have to spend $2,000 within a 3-month period. You have to charge $2,000 on the card within a 3-month period to be able to get the 50,000 the reward points, flyer points. So back to her. So we, you know, we went ahead, we did the verification process. She told me my card would be, you know, in the mail within like in a week or so. I was so excited. So let's just say that I'm trying to, you know, encourage you that if you do sometimes get this, you know, we have to review you or we can't approve you right now, it does not mean that you haven't been approved for the car. You may just need to call to just verify some information like I had to do, and they will just then approve you over the phone. So please take advantage of talking to the people at the reconsideration line. And again, if you're not approved, listen to what they have to say, because they will tell you why at that moment they can't approve you. It may just because you need to build credit history, you need to, you know, work on some things on your credit. Listen to what they say, and then, you know, like me, I waited a year before I reapplied after I built up a little credit or whatever. And so they were able to see what, you know, what I was going to do with the current credit card that I had. And you guys, as you guys know, if you watch my other videos, that is the Capital One credit card that I had. But I am still trying to, you know, like pick up accounts. But I don't go like applying for cards all the time. I waited like a year. I think I have like 2 inquiries, if not. Well, now I have 2 because I, you know, applied for the Chase card on my credit. So you guys, you know, be encouraged. This credit journey can be very, very hard, as you may know. Now, let me tell you what I've been doing with this card. So I need these 50,000 points. So let me tell you what I did. I did charge $2,000 on the card, but I got something that I really needed, which was something for my home, some furniture for my home, and I did save up for it. So there is finance charges on the card. There was no, you know, 0 APR for like a year like how Capital One was. So I do have to pay finance charges. So what I did is I went and I got something that I knew I could afford, something that I need. I didn't do any unnecessary spending with the card, and I just made a big payment to pay it off. So probably in the next 2 weeks, I will have that piece of furniture paid off. Therefore, it's satisfied what Southwest needed because they've already awarded me the 50,000 points. I'm so excited. I'm looking for a place to go. Maybe I'll come see you. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I got the points, but I'm using the card responsibly. I have also made this card, like I put it in place of my debit card now. Now, every single thing that I do, I charge it on the Southwest card. If I go get a pop, if I have to pay anything online, I use it as my main card for PayPal. I use it as my main card. But again, what I do, because I am Southwest cards is through Chase, and I also bank with Chase. So, and I have like the, you know, the app and everything. So as soon as I make a purchase, just like as if I were using my debit card, I go right ahead and I give it back. I don't care if I give them 20 payments, 30 payments in a month. I give that money right back. No, I don't wait till the end of the month because I don't want that money sitting in my account making me think, oh, I have some extra money, because actually, Parrish, you don't. No, you don't. So I am using this card very, very responsibly. I'm getting my points, but I'm doing it the smart way. And I hope that you guys will too. I really love this card. I love flying Southwest. I mean, you get 2 free check bags for free. You can cancel anytime you want to. You don't get penalties. It's just like, okay, so if you book a trip and you decide you don't want to go, you call and you tell them, you get a credit. You don't have to pay penalties. It's like if Southwest is near you, if it's convenient for you to fly, why wouldn't you fly Southwest? Like, it is like the ultimate airline. So I love Southwest. No, it's not sponsored. Yeah, sponsor me. I would love to be sponsored by Southwest, but no, no, actually, I'm not kidding, but I really love this airline. Raise your hand if you do too. So I am so excited. I was already a Rapid Rewards member anyway, but the only way I could really get points was either shopping through the partners, which I really never do, or when I travel. Like, I do travel a lot, and I was able to get like some free points. I actually just went to Miami just a couple of weeks ago for free on Southwest, and I do that quite often because it's just an awesome airline. So you guys, that's just my story with me getting the Southwest card. I did not get approved right away. I had to call the reconsideration line. And I was approved over the phone. So you guys, don't be sad. Please stay encouraged. I know I haven't made videos in a very long time, but I had to tell you my story just with getting this card. If you have any questions, you know, definitely leave them here, and I will try to get back to you as much as I can. Like, people write so much, and I feel like I'm like not getting back to everybody, so I try to make these videos just to talk to everyone. But I love you so much. You guys, stay responsible with whatever you're doing with credit cards. because the goal is you want that score to go up. You know, you don't want to go down. You don't want your utilization to go up. You want to keep it down, and that's what I'm doing. So I love you very much. Until my next video, I do want to try to get, oh, I have to tell you guys the most important part. Hello, Southwest has what's called a companion pass. So you have to accumulate 110,000 points over a year, and you get what's called a companion pass. So basically, you can fly and you can pick one person to fly with you for free. I think it's for like a year or 2 years, but you have to have 110,000 points within a year. But guess what, you guys? I just got 50,000 points. So now they send me an email. They're like, you're halfway there. So if you don't already know, I already checked other websites to see, well, how am I going to get this other, 50,000 points? And I was checking other websites where people were saying that they just got another Southwest card, because they have other cards that offer other rewards, like another 50,000 points. So I was thinking, like, maybe I would do that, but not right now. Maybe like, before the year is up, before this expires, these 50,000 points. The points never expire, but the time frame in which I could get the 110,000 points, because that would be so sweet. Another reason to fly with Southwest. Hello, I love them. 110,000 points. You have to accumulate, I think in a year, you get a companion pass. I think your companion can fly for over a year for free with you. They just have to pay the taxes, and then you already have 110,000 points, so really you both be flying for free for a while. So that's something else to think about too. I'm really happy with these 50,000 points. And I don't know if I told you, when I signed up for the card, they gave me $100 statement credit too. So within, as soon as my first statement came out, they took $100 off. So that was like really nice too. So it was like a win-win situation for me. I'm so excited. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna let you go. I know I talk so fast. I try to keep it, I don't know if I should have a glass of wine before I start talking about these things, but I love you so much. And as we continue with this credit journey, and I will see you guys in my next video. Love you much. Bye.